So, tell me in the chat before I start anything. Tell me, what should I do first? And I'll just start then, since I'm not seeing anything. I'll do tech. Honestly, not too sure about everything, since there's like a million and one things to go through. But I'll mostly just go through all the guns and armor. Also ammunition and the basic things I know of. Yes, I know I have nothing prepared for the stream, but what do you expect? Alright, that is an inventory completely full of different guns. Worry about armor last. Alright. So, starting off, we have a pistol. Nothing too special. Semi-auto, you know. Mac 10 next. Auto. Oh yeah, also damage pistol is 8 to 5. Mac does 5 to 3. 3 to 5 at least. Rocket launcher. Rocket launcher does like 10 to 50 damage. We'll worry about the guns against different mobs when we're done going through at least the guns I have in the inventory. Probably put them up against something like the Wither. Also at least the rocket launchers do about the size of a normal TNT explosion, if not bigger. to show you size comparison with at least the rocket launchers compared to the TNT. Showing you TNT, not too much. And if we were in a grass area, I'm sure that would be a little better in just a couple of blocks like that. Alright, here's a little grass spot. Alright, that's a better size comparison right there. Alright, rocket launcher. Very big difference compared to the two. But moving on, we have a combat shotgun. Much what you would expect. Shoots a whole bunch of rounds all at once. Each pellet does 4 to 1.5 damage. And we have what it's pretty much an M4, but it's called the Infiltrator. And it's pretty much the same thing as the M4, but it's suppressed and it has a vertical grip on it, as you can see, and it has a sniper type scope on it. Not too much zoom with it, unless you have Optifine like that. Gives you way better zoom. And it is 8.6 damage. Alright, moving on with the M4. This one does not actually zoom or anything. It also has a vertical grip like the Infiltrator, no suppressor, and you cannot look through the scope. Alright, and then we have, this is called a bolt action rifle. It does 10 to 16 damage. Scope, obviously a scope on it, a little bit better than the Infiltrator, sorry. It's not too much more, but, and then we have an AKM. Auto does 9 to 5 damage. Strong gun, like 2 to 3 shots mobs, at least a 20 health zombie. Pretty good gun if you ask me, at least. And then finally for this bunch we have a flamethrower, one of my few favorites. Has a nice good range to it. Well, at least for a flamethrower. It only does 2 to 5 damage, but it shoots really quick. I mean, it's a flamethrower, so I love the fire effect that comes out of it too. Alright, moving on, we have the next pack of guns. Starting off, we have an AUG, also has a scope on it. It's auto, and it does 8 to 7 damage. And then we have a weapon called the Grim Reaper, or M202 is its more proper name. It shoots faster than the normal rocket launcher. Also has more ammunition in it. No scope on it, but when you try and scope it, has like a little, like, it makes like a little, like a beep sound. Alright, moving on, we now have a grenade launcher. Just a semi-auto, has a pretty neat animation. It does not do any damage to the Terrarian unlike all the others though, which I think that is interesting. But she's probably just about as fast as the Grim. Alright, moving on to this gun. It's called the Nether Blast. It does 14 to 8. It's pretty much just a rifle. Alright, moving on to a gun called the Bio Gun. Does about 10 8 damage. But, however, if you shoot at it a whole bunch in one area, it explodes. It's a odd gun. As you can see, I'm not too sure if a mob were to walk over this, if it would harm them, to be honest with you. Alright, moving on, we have a gun called the Tesla gun. Does exactly 12 damage, and it would do what you expect. Shoots lightning. When I heard of this gun, I would have figured it would have shot constant lightning, but no, just shoots little bursts of it. Also has a good range to it. Moving on to the light machine gun. It's 8 to 6. Shoots very quick. And nothing too more special about it. And then we have an AS-50. Pretty much just a heavy sniper. Also scope, better zoom than normal. It's a really quick semi-auto though, and it has more ammunition in it than what I would honestly expect. I would assume maybe 5, 6, instead it has solid 10 in it. And then finally we have a minigun. Does 5 to 3 damage. It is the most strongest against something like the Wither Boss. We also have another gun that would be really overpowered against a boss like that. Alright. But hopefully so far y'all are liking the stream so far. Is it any good so far? Because I kind of hope that is at least. But starting off, right now we have a Vector, or a Chris Vector. It it does 4 to 6 damage against mobs. Then it shoots really quick actually. Alright, then moving on to the Scar. Pretty much it. Does 12 to 10 damage, it being the strongest assault rifle out of all the assault rifles, obviously. Shoots fairly quick. It can two-shot mobs. It also has a little scope on it. And then moving on, we have a laser rifle. Shoots a solid laser. Has also really good range to it. Automatic. So on and so forth. Then we have this laser rifle. Well, blaster rifle, as it's called. Excuse me. It does 8 to 10 damage. It's pretty much a Star Wars fan. And we might as well just give it an accuracy test, right? Okay, so we all know in Star Wars, the stormtroopers don't aim, right? We might as well can say that we figured out why they suck at aim. Their guns are inaccurate, at least based off of this mod. mean, look at the red, the little red explosions. Because I'd say that they're probably shooting from over there to like over there normally. We'll give that a try. Like from here to all the way over there. Yeah, it's very, very inaccurate itself. But moving on, we now have a blaster shotgun. It does a solid 6 damage times 5, so 5 pellets does 6 damage each. It is an auto, but it's fairly quick actually, especially for it to be a shotgun. I will show recipes when we're these and done showing these against mobs. Alright, and then moving on, we have a sonic rifle. I mean, look at that round. Tell me that ain't an interesting round, huh? I mean, it doesn't have a good range at all. And you would think that this would be something that would be able to destroy the terrain, but it doesn't. But when you look at the round explosion up close, it actually kind of looks like a portal to like another dimension or something. Oh yeah, moving on to pulse rifle does 10-8 damage times 3. So pretty much just one click and it's a one shot, pretty much kind of thing. But the scope is epic. I love the scope on this. Pretty much like the battle rifle off of like Halo 4 or something. And you would assume that it would have like an alien kind of shot when it hits, but no. But moving on, we have a de-atomizer pistol, assuming does 8 to 16 damage. It's kind of like it's pretty much just pretty much like the ray gun off of COD or something. Alright, then moving on, we have a PDW. It does 3 to 5 damage. Shoots very fast though. Alright, moving on to the last few weapons. Alright, we're gonna start off with the grenades first. So, we have a sticky grenade. I'm not actually too sure what the difference is in this mod, because it really does not stick, unless if it sticks onto mobs, or it blows them up instantly. But it does 10 damage, even though we just watched it one-shot a zombie, but it's probably not accurate. Alright, then frag, same basic thing, just not sticky, and it does 12. I think, does this destroy the terrain? No, I think the frag does. No? You can pretty much spam these just to actually faster than the grenade launcher. And you would normally carry 16 for a full stack. And that's fast, and that's bigger than the magazine on a grenade launcher. So moving on, we have a power handle, hammer. Wait, what? Power hammer. This does 2.5 to 3.5, but it is a pickaxe slash shovel. Bring it up to day here. We can go into survival, show you its power. So normally, okay, good fine dandy, like that. If you were to hold click, it doesn't do anything. I think use hold click, it's really just for mostly really just for what's the word? Like attack. But really just left click is really just the thing. Like that. Moving on, we have a chainsaw as well. This is the tool for this is an axe, but if you were to use it for attacking, it does 10 damage. Alright, skipping this one until last. Also this one. But moving on, we also have a mining drill. It does 10 damage, just like the chainsaw, but instead it's a pickaxe slash shovel, like this. Alright, then moving on, we have the guided missile launcher. Shoots slower than normal missile launcher, but it's guided, obviously. I'm not too sure on how you have it be guided, though. Unless if it locks on target or something, I'm not 100% positive. But next off, we have the Gauss rifle. Pretty much like a railgun kind of thing. Same scope as the other gun. And it pretty much just shoots this big old laser. Alright, then moving on to this gun. It does 1 to 6 damage. Yes, that is really weak. But you know what? It's a constant shoot. So as long as it's hitting something, it'll just constantly drain its health between 1 and 6 damage. In other words, it'll take out like something like the Wither in like no time. And then moving on to my main favorite gun, we have this gun. If you hold click, it's an auto. But also if you hold right click, it'll like charge up and do more damage. See? So that's normally creator when you charge it, not as a normal creator when you just shoot it. Does like it's very small. That's like it's like a 3x3. Yeah, 3x3. But then if you were to hold click and launch it off, it breaks. It's like a freaking bomb going off. This gun is actually really good for like mining in some cases. When you hold and charge it, see, dropped everything here. However, you do not want to use it to like mine ores like that, or it's just gonna disintegrate them 9 times out of 10. But this is a good gun to like clear out massive areas all at once. I'd recommend this for mining more than anything. Damage on it is 15 to 50. Speaking that, it is a rocket launcher kind of thing. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of some of these things. Go to the mod menu, choose a couple of good guns. Go ahead and show off these ones the last when we're done. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a couple of guns here. Show you the damage compared to one of the strongest boss in the game. Alright, that's a couple of guns. charge this up. Took like over half its health. Normal. Does pretty good. Definitely take down the boss in like no time. However, with this gun, you do require the Nether Star, which means you had to have killed the Wither before in order to get this gun. Alright, let's try the sniper. If I hit it. Good damage to it. Alright, D-Tom, whatever the name is. It's okay. All these guns which will ruin this dude's life pretty much. Alright, Gauss rifle. It's okay against it. I mean, it does good damage, no doubt, but, you know. Alright, this gun drains it like it's nothing. I know, I'm ruining a whole bunch of Wither's lives right now. Alright, moving on to this gun. The chat will go away. See, drains it. Alright, moving on. Just murders it. The only bad thing about the minigun is that it is very inaccurate at longer ranges, unlike this is where it's on point accurate 24/7 pretty much. And I also think that has better range than like shooting from here. You can't even, well, never mind, you can. Like from shooting all the way back here, you can't. It's not even hitting, but with this, it's obviously hitting. And I love the laser effect on this gun too. Alright. Probably really quickly build something like an. I don't think we tried these against them yet. There we go. Okay, damage against them. Speaking that, it is an auto. Alright, probably survive him. Then this. Almost. It does good damage against him. But if you were doing this legitimately, you'd only be shooting 4 missiles at a time. Or would you probably be like this? Being like this to him? Just. Of course, you probably wouldn't have this big old cave, just happens to be right there, but you know. But yeah, I think that you would definitely be dead if you were using this. But this, you would also definitely be dead because you have to charge it. I mean, of course you can just do that, but you know. I mean, this does good damage to it too. This you might be able to survive him. Like that, pretty much. Especially because it does hold 20 rounds in it. But yeah, this will wreck anything. But welcome to the stream, anyone who's joined since then. I know I've been talking about that, but you know. Also, tomorrow, if I remember, is 4th of July. How's everyone's July doing so far? Hope it's doing great. But, yeah. Alright, I say we head over to the end, try fighting the, the boss there. I'm not too sure how to summon, like, a thing for it, but, so I'm gonna just build one. I know it might take a little bit, but, you know. Of course, has this stuff in it. Where does it say end in it? Oh, I see it. It's in the incendiary, however you want to pronounce it. Okay, so I can actually see. There we go. Let's go. Before we wait, load. There we go. Alright. Before we do anything, I'll go ahead and take a look at the chat. Nothing. Lazy, if you ask me. Y'all won't type. Yes, I know it's just the first mod, and that is not even all of it. Alright, so let's go and try out these guns against this dude. Frick. This texture pack that I have on. Oh, the lag. Let's try that. If we can even hit this guy. Probably wrecked him. This, obviously, constant. Just gonna own him. Same for this. Destroy it, yeah. Alright, where is he? Right there. Hope this don't kill him in one go. We have other things to try. I mean, we can wait for this last. Weak against them. The inflictor. The infiltrator. Why am I constantly saying that? I have no idea the range on this. It's obviously weak. Hit him once, but I couldn't see. Not a lot. Minigun. Again, not very accurate, but will drain. Alright, this is final gun that we have on us. And it missed. Ooh, lag a little bit. Just trying to hit this boss with this gun is next to impossible. You can get him to like stop right there. I don't think it does anything maxed. We're just go like that. I mean like that. But I'm also wondering how you can get the things. Is there like a way to craft them? I mean, I know you can craft them at least with the recipes plus mod, but you know. Let's just finish this dude so I can get out of here. And there it is. Spin around like a circle. That's not legit at all. And then again, I think that you're actually supposed to kill it when it's right there. But yeah, we freed the end. I also have another mod, but I'll do that in just a normal video because of on how small it is. Alright. Moving on. Don't care. Let me out. What's the button for this? Start button smashing. Ooh, don't want to do that. Don't know space. I think it was ESC. Escape. Alright, so next mod, just enough items. This is, if you add this onto your Minecraft world, this is just it. Just this on the side of your screen. Adjust it, have cheating on or off, all this. But you know, you can take it, put it in there. But if you try and use this in like anything else, it actually, when you grab it, it actually tries to use the command just to give it to you. Alright, next dynamic lights. Like the only thing that I actually found useful from this is like with a torch, if I can find one. Right there. The torch. Whole bunch of caps and it won't let me do it. Like that. You know, it illuminates. Because if you were to try doing this in normal Minecraft, your torch won't do jack for you when you try and hold it and illuminate an area. That's why you need this mod. Let's boost my frames back up from 40 since we're not lagging anymore. Oh god, no. And I obviously do not have any smooth lighting on, that's why it looks poppy like that. Alright, what's the next mod? Recipes plus, and that should be the last one for this stream. How long have we been streaming for? 42 minutes. That's totally legit. So all this mod really does is that makes normal things that you normally can't craft, like bedrock, craftable. So to craft bedrock, it's 9 obsidian. Oh yeah, before we actually end the stream, I need to show you how to craft them guns. But yes, you can finally craft bedrock with 9 obsidian.
Tell me that ain't sick. Build the most overpowered base with this, well, world's strongest. think mm, it's like the most obvious one that I know of. That's normal. Not too sure what else is involved with the mod without me looking over everything. Oh yeah, Dragon Head. Very cheap recipe actually to get Dragon Head. Not just 5 bones and an Eye of Ender Classic, Ender Pearl, and Blaze Powder, which you get from the end. Creeper Head you can get from 5 bones, Gunpowder, Zombie Flesh, same thing but with rotten flesh. Wither Skull, which means this gets you the Wither way easier, which means you can use those guns way quicker against the strongest boss in the game. Yay. Same thing, 5 bones and coal. Cheap recipe. This one, odd one. 5 bones and bone meal. I know, boring going through recipes. I think the elytra you can craft now. That's expensive. Whole bunch of leather and a nether star. But the oh yeah, also with this, I think no, you can craft this normally. But hey, just in case for those who don't know, whole bunch of glass, like eat glass, eye of ender and a gas tier. That helps y'all at least. Just kind of trying to look for things that would require the recipes plus mod. Can you you can craft another star. Block of diamond. That is expensive. And then more diamonds than glowstone. Just for that. I mean, that's a good deal. Instead of fighting that boss. Barriers? Can you craft barriers? No. That would be funny if you can. Structure blocks. Um, Fireworks don't have a recipe. Command blocks, maybe? No. Did my Minecraft die? No. Because I know you were able to craft a monster spawner, but I'm not sure if they changed that. Because if I remember, it was a whole bunch of iron bars and something in the middle. Alright, but that is besides the point right now. The tools that come with this: obsidian tools and armor, and emerald tools and armor. Obsidian obviously being the best. Really good. Not sure if it provides buffs. Let's see. Nothing. We're gonna take it all off. Nope. Obsidian. Obsidian is really good. Like, you like don't die from fall damage with this on. Never even noticed that. That just tells you how much I haven't looked into these mods too well. But you know what? Learning as you guys learn as well from these mods. But with the obsidian, obviously just showing you you never take fall damage, which is really helpful. Not too sure about Emerald though. We can take a look though. Emerald being the weaker one, but don't take damage from this one either. Alright, so time to show you the recipes for some of them guns. This is gonna be long for crafting. Well, it don't matter what game mode I'm in. Alright, for this, it requires titanium receiver, plasma generator, shielded titanium barrier, titanium plates, and a nuclear power cell. It don't matter. If it's depleted, then you'll have to get one full for it. Excuse me. Or if you get it full, it is automatically full. For some of these like this, it will require titanium plates, circuit board, which would require, well, elite circuit board would require lazuli, lapis, gold wire, and a circuit board. This would require gold smelting power thing with metal press. For the metal press, it'll require ingots, redstone, electric engine, iron plate, and more iron. Moving on for gold wire. Oh yeah, already done that. Circuit board, copper wires, redstone, cactus green, and that's it. And you get 4 of those. For the copper wires, it's just that whole bunch of copper, which you get from copper ingots, which you can mine copper, obviously. Iron plate, same thing as a gold or whatever for the wire. It's same thing with the metal press. You know, went too a little too far. Then for the carbon receiver, it requires carbon plates and mechanical parts, which is also carbon, which will require metal press, carbon plate, and blaze rod, which you get blaze rods through this big old nice process, or you can craft it. Alright, so obsidian steel ingots, which would be you taking obsidian, put it on a crafting table, and you getting, no, it's, have no idea. Confusing. Confusing even more, but I'll figure it out. Carbon plates, carbon fibers, which you get through this nice long process. To get carbon fibers, then you go through metal press for carbon plates. Just for a receiver. Then you have titanium plates, which is metal press with titanium ingots, which is titanium you can mine. And that's just a titanium receiver. With the plasma generator, you need lead plates, an anti-gravity core, coils, and 2 of these. And these are this nice long process right here through a chamber with a reaction chamber. Yellow cake, that's not legit. Coils, copper wire, which we've been through that, and iron ingots. Lead plate, same thing, but with lead ingots, which you can get lead from mining. Digraph core, nether star, through this nice long process. Through a reaction chamber. Nuclear power cell, steel ingot, circuit board for redstone, and this through a fabricator, which will get you a depleted one. For this, you'd have to go through a chemical laboratory to get a full one from a depleted one with this thing, titanium plate, just this, and a barrel. Circuit boards, lead plates, titanium plates, and a carbon barrel, which is carbon plates, which we know how to craft those. And that's that. And the only difference between these two is one's depleted and one's not. Long haul, ain't it? Let's see what else we have here. I'm not gonna go through all of these. I'm just go through this one, and then I'm gonna go through the flamethrower, or else we're gonna be here all day. Trust me. Been at it for 54 and so minutes. That's always nice. Alright, nuclear death ray, depleted or full, same thing, just one's depleted and one's not. To craft it, carbon gun stock. I've already been through the carbon plates, and then plastic sheets, which require raw plastic, which I'm not 100% positive how you get yet, but you smelt it, which kind of makes no sense, or else it'll just melt, but you know. Carbon receiver, we've been through this process before. Then lead and titanium plates. Then this wait, what was it? Rad emitter. Whatever this thing is, uranium. I have no idea. A couple of elite circuit boards. So we've been through the process with that, which I'll show it again just in case. Lapis, gold wire, and normal circuit board. Through a crafting table. Two of these mechanical parts. Carbon, of course. Then a couple of lead plates will get you that through a fabricator. Anvil. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I also forgot to go through these guns, which I'll go through after this flamethrower. I know, I'm slacking, but you know. Plastic guns, gun stock, plastic sheets. Wait, what was it? Metal receiver, iron ingots, iron nuggets, and iron mechanical parts. Get iron mechanical parts. It's flint and 4 iron around that, and then iron on the top. Pump mechanism, totally legit. Iron nuggets all around, well, on top and bottom. Stained glass, does not matter what it is, obviously, because it's changing color. And then piston, which would be, well, everyone knows how to craft a piston. Any type of wood, couple cobblestone, iron, and redstone. Like, who wouldn't know how to craft that? Costs flint and steel. Everyone knows how to craft that. And then a fuel tank, which is plastic and any stained glass for a filled one. It won't let me see it. Alright, for these last few guns. Got a DB shotgun. Got two different types of revolvers, one golden and one normal. Got a Thompson M1A1 and AKM, which I've already shown. And a hand cannon. I know I said that I'd go through armor earlier, but we've already gone through like an hour of this. How long? Almost an hour at least. Unless if y'all want me to go past an hour just for it. Did it go out? No, it didn't. Alright, so DB shotgun. Normal shotgun just shoots twice. Shoots 8 pellets all at once. Does 1.5 to 4 damage. Revolver, 6 to 8 damage. Shoots fairly fast, of course, but obviously weak because what you expect out of pistol. Is this not gonna hit him? Do you see this? I can't hit him either. I Look at this dude. This is weird. Do you guys know what is going on here? Oh no. Think my game froze on itself. I have no idea. And like that. Nothing. Alright, well, that's very interesting. I can go through the ground now. Alright, well, that's big old game lag, but moving on. We have a hand cannon. Does 5 to 8 damage. Very weak. Being that it is one of the first guns that you can and will get. Guaranteed. Takes a wooden gun stock, which is just 3 any type of wood in this pattern. Flint and steel. And a stone barrel, which is just 6 stone, like in that. And that's it. Ammunition, which is more stone in like this pattern. I'm showing it on the inventory, but then 1 gunpowder here. I'll have to show you. Make more sense. 3 to 5 damage with the Thompson. Shoots fairly fast. Not the best. Alright, so the difference between the revolver and the golden one, obviously more damage. The golden one does 6 to 14. This one only does 6 to 8. This one for a revolver. For a revolver. How'd you craft a revolver then? Oh, forget it. Alright, so golden revolver. And it still won't show me. I think that's very interesting. Alright, double barrel shotgun. It won't show me. Let me try it through this. Oh, there we go. Normal revolver just surrounded with gold for this. And revolver. Normal revolver will just be a 1 gun stock somehow. Flint and steel, mechanical parts, iron, and an iron barrel, which is just 6 iron in that pattern. Shouldn't have done that, but iron mechanical parts for iron, flint, DB for the double barrel, 2 iron barrels, 2 flint and steel, and 1 gun stock gets you the double barrel. For shotgun rounds, it'll be 5 copper nuggets, which copper you can mine, gunpowder, and lead nuggets at the top. Create 5 shotgun rounds, M1A1 wooden gun stock, iron receiver, an SMG mag, and an iron barrel. SMG mag, mechanical parts, and 6 iron nuggets, like that. Get you 4. Iron receiver, iron nuggets, and mechanical parts and iron. And stone bullets. Do you show those? Alright, stone bullets. Yeah, Same thing what I just said. Cobblestone and gunpowder. Get you 16. Alright. I think that's everything besides armor, which I'll show in a normal video. As well as I'd have to switch my version to show that other mod as these guys. Yes, you and you decide to float. Totally legit. Look at him. I think my game broke, but luckily I'm still recording this. I mean, look at this dude. Him and his beady two block eyes, two stud, whatever it is, eyes, and then little mouth. And you got this dude right here. Him and his, I can't even zoom into him. Oh, there we go. Him and his eyes. And his boots down there. Don't even have gloves. The helmet, light on it. Or anything else I can to threaten. Nope. Alright, well, my game is definitely dead. Speaking of that, I have no idea what to do about that. But, got a dead bush. Right there. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And I'll see y'all next one.